I want to tell you something that sounds a little embarrassing at first,
I have a problem.
and it includes sitcoms.
Japanese call unagi.
Hi, I'm Ishika, and this is episode 2 of Let's Think About Things. Almost every one of us watches some show or the other. I don't watch shows because I'm curious what happens next. I watch them because I need the sound of them, the rhythm of them, the company of them.
You look,
Dashing, gorgeous, irresistible.
Oh my god, I sound so freaking lonely.
Something is wrong with the left phalange.
And once I explain what I mean, I think a lot of you are going to realize you do this too. You just never called it what it is.
I'm not gonna get in this. Taka, 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 taka.
Here's the thing, I'm pretty much the only person I know who watches shows as much as I do. And when people find that out, they assume it's some kind of hobby. Like I'm a completionist or a super fan or I'm chasing plot twists.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where we can find the best antiques?
At your house, I guess.
It's not that. These shows are playing while I eat, while I shower, while I'm doing laundry, replying to emails, falling asleep, waking up. They are not the main event of my day, they are just the background score to it. The only time they stop is when I'm actually asleep. And even then, half the time I fall asleep to them too. So the honest answer, if you ask me why I watch so much, is that I don't really. I don't watch. I live alongside. There's a difference and it took me a while to actually name it.
That would be Rory. Or droopy drawers.
I want to be precise about the word I'm using because comfort show gets thrown around a lot and I don't think it fully captures it. For me, sitcoms, more than dramas, more than films, more than anything with an ending, are a safe space. And I mean that almost architecturally, like a room I can walk into. When everything else in my life is hanging in the balance, deadlines, decisions, the general chaos of being a person who is building things from scratch, I don't turn to sitcoms for distraction. I turn to them because they are stable. I already know who says what, who forgives who, who's about to walk through that door.
Would you like to hear more about it in my hot tub?
There is nothing left to hang in the balance, neither rerun. That's the whole appeal. In a life that's constantly asking me to tolerate uncertainty, sitcoms are the one place where I don't have to. We are not just watching each other, at this point we are attached. I want to go somewhere a little more honest for a second because it's easy to talk about sitcoms as background noise. It's a nice little ritual. But the truth is, the times I have needed them most weren't the ordinary days. They were the days when life stopped feeling like life. Heartbreak, the kind that hollows you out, the kind where everything you built, your days around is suddenly just gone and you don't know what to do with the hours you used to spend on it. The days when everything is falling apart and getting through until evening feels like an actual task. Those are the days I don't just put a show on, I go and live inside one. I stop being a person going through something unbearable, and for 22 minutes at a time, I become someone watching people order coffee and fallen and out of love and have small survival problems. I borrow their lives because mine is too much to be inside of just for a while. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Series have saved me more times than I can count. Not metaphorically. Actually, there were stretches of time when I don't know what I would have done with myself in the silence if I hadn't had somewhere else to go that still felt like living. My favorite shows I have watched 3-4 times over, full season, start to finish, more than once. And I used to think that number was a little unhinged. Honestly, until I reframed it. Nobody rereads their favorite comfort book and calls it excessive. Nobody re-listens to the album that got them through a hard year and questions why. We just don't extend sitcoms the same grace because they are treated like disposable noise instead of something people actually return to on purpose. I return to mine on purpose every single time. I don't watch these characters and think that's me. I'm not doing some parasocial thing where I map my identity onto a fictional person. That's not what's happening. What is happening is quieter than that. I watch what they do and I try it on in my own life. Take Rory Gilmore. I didn't grow up wanting to be Rory, but watching her read constantly, carry a book everywhere, treat reading like oxygen, that rubbed off on me in a very literal, very practical way. I read more because she read more. That's it. That's the whole mechanism.
And she's reading again. How novel.
Goodbye, Tristan.
Or take Chuck Bass and stay with me here.
I'm Chuck Bass.
Because on paper, he's the least safe space character in television history. But strip away the scheming and the chaos, and there's a through line of someone who is relentlessly building something, a business, an identity, a version of himself that didn't exist yet. I didn't take his methods, I took the drive. That's what these shows actually give me, not a mirror, a blueprint I get to edit.
Oh God, if Cam comes out here with boobs, I'm leaving.
So here's where I want to zoom out because I don't think that this is just a personal quirk of mine. I think it says something about how a lot of us are using fiction right now. We have been taught to think of escapism as a slightly guilty word, like turning to a familiar show instead of facing your life is a failure of discipline. I don't buy that anymore. I think there's a difference between escaping from your life and returning to a place that lets you re-enter it steadier.
Check it. I'm a scary black cat.
Sitcoms don't ask anything of me. No twist to brace for, no character death to recover from, no plot to keep up with. And in exchange for asking nothing, they give me something drama rarely does. A reliable place to land. Over and over on the days I don't have the capacity for anything less certain. That's not avoidance, that's maintenance. So sitcoms save the day. Not because they are brilliant television necessarily, because they are there every time, exactly the same, asking nothing of me except to let them play. If you do this too, if you have a show you have rewatched more times than you can count, or a character whose one habit quietly became one of yours, I want to know in the comments. Tell me the show, tell me what you borrowed. I'll see you in the next one.
After being broken up with my boyfriend for exactly 20 minutes, I succumbed to inebriation, performed at a speakeasy, and surrendered my virtue to its self-absorbed ass.